Hello there, ladies, gentlemen, and unicorns, and welcome to this wonderful Sunday stream. And also congratulations to Lady Mr. Leaf and what was your name? Interface BE. I would assume BE stands for Belgium. Congratulations on scoring that high on the pop quiz, and also thank you for actually playing it. Again, I always say that I want to add some new questions, but then I forget about them, and in horror, whenever the Dr. Dobbs journal question comes up with the clipping outside at the end where the text box is not wide enough. So yeah, maybe I should do something about that. I demand to be immortalized in a leaderboard, says Lady Mr. Leaf, and I shall never be defeated. I think maybe I should start doing leaderboards, but I'm at this point I'm not quite sure how to write to file with Node.js, because I haven't looked into this. So there is no persistence whatsoever, neither with the pop quiz game nor the automated unicorn. So if you feed it a cookie, it will maybe remember for this session, but as soon as I shut it off, it won't remember. That's kind of sad. So let's start on a more lighthearted note. Hi, how was your week? As for myself, you know me, I always complain, but it wasn't that terrible. It was just a lot of work. But the good thing is my shoulder, my back, somewhat sorted itself out, so I can turn my head now without the fear of crippling pain in my neck. I can even look down on the keyboard and go like this, so I think I'm good for that. I kid, I don't even worry about it, says Lady Misleaf. Okay, but still I want to have some sort of programming challenge for myself. I mean, this is what we are all here for, programming challenges. Well, we're probably not here for programming challenges, but everyone here maybe is a little bit into various kinds of programming challenges, because you always want to get better in the things that you want to do and the things you're passionate about. And as for myself, I was inspired by Lady Mistleaf programming JavaScript, doing a JS game that runs in the browser, right? So I thought for my Twine game that I add a little mini game, and that I will try to do it with JS. And you were using Phaser, I think, as a framework, and I thought I don't really like frameworks because it's like strapping yourself to somebody else's boat and hope it doesn't sink. So if it sinks, the framework, you go down under with it as well. And so I thought, yeah, it can't be too hard. So I spent most of my afternoon today trying to display a sprite and to get mouse cursor position and also get mouse events in there. I managed to get it done, but boy, it really feels like reinventing the wheel from scratch. But in a good way. So yeah, not so good way actually. At some point I gave up because I thought, okay, I don't want to think about this at least for today any longer. Let's read some Retro Gamer. Write your local JSON file. Yeah, maybe, exactly. Maybe something along those lines. I just read somewhere that with Node.js, it's not that easy. I mean, Node.js is running on my computer when it's running, so it shouldn't be that much of a problem. But it's a bit problematic if you want to access a local file system and write to it and back and forth. And Incan Imbula says, hey, what did I miss? Not much. And Pickleick90 says, shopping in itch.io with some juicy assets, and watch you, comrades. Keep you informed. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I hope you find some juicy assets on the itch.io store. I was originally, says Lady Mistleaf, but now I'm moving away from it, hence the redoing the game. Yeah. I mean, I can show you what I got so far. It's really not something to phone home about, but I mean, we're already at home. Nobody's using phones to telephone someone, so I think we're good. So let's switch over to the beautiful desktop that still shows the Twine icon there. So let me quickly find what I have, and I'm so old school when it comes to programming. My IDE of choice is Notepad++ for now. because I'm a bit intimidated by Visual Studio. I mean, for C# and so on, it's okay with me. But yeah, it's something where I always feel I don't know how to configure this, and every time I want to have, I don't know, line numbers when I reset my computer, I get sweaty palms when I want to set it up, because I don't know how it works. It feels super advanced, especially when watching your stream. For example, I very much love this thumbnail of your entire code, because I'm a very visual person. When I think, yeah, it's the one that has this pattern in the code, even if I don't see what the lines actually are, I can find it much more easily than, yeah, just scrolling around. Right. I'm in the completely wrong folder now. Game dev, JavaScript, test game. There we are. So this is the beautiful test game that I have. This is the entire code for it. And what it does, oh, Lilo Cormick is playing 2D and Top D. This is a super nice, 2D game, but at a certain point you can just switch and it becomes a Top D game where you can move around, and maybe for your 2D equivalent you can place blocks, and yeah, it's more of a puzzle game. So yeah, recommendations right here. Right, and if you're interested in what this thing actually looks like, where do I have Chrome? Where do I have Chrome? I can't find Chrome. Let's run it in Firefox. There we go. Hello Firefox. It's super nice, because here it's displaying a sprite, but it stretches the sprite, and when it collides with my mouse it just jumps 100 pixels to the right. So yeah, this this is what I got so far. But hey, at least I got graphics, I got a main game loop, and playback is super choppy at 60 FPS, because I don't know what's going on here, but yeah. Essentially, this is how my game works. It's really not too interesting. I just have here a class, essentially, that is just mouse. Every time I move the mouse, I get the mouse position so that I can use it later. And then I get here a game object, because I realized if I just move sprites around, I need some more information about the sprites, for example, X and Y and scale, and started even doing hovered sprites and so on. So and then I have a draw function for each game object, so that it just draws itself if it's active or visible. And yeah, apart from that, I'm just loading two ugly sprites there. And finally, here I have my function that initializes everything. I have a list here on an array of assets that I can just iterate through. Excuse me. And here in my main loop, that essentially, yeah, just the init, once everything is loaded, it starts the main loop, and the main loop just advances X and Y by 1 for each step. And if there is a mouse collision with the object blue, then its X is plus 100. And here in the draw function, it just says for all the assets, run the assets draw function, and that is it. So this was my afternoon with JavaScript, and I hope I'm not doing things overly complicated, but for this right now it should work. What am I going to achieve with this? It's really nothing hard. I think I just want to make a mouse-based games where just click something or move things around with a mouse. And so I thought it's most important for me that I get some sort of mouse input and sprite display going on. And yeah, super proud of my 150 odd lines. The chat says VS Code is the good in between, says Interface BE. So Visual Studio Code is that? I mean, with Visual Studio, it feels like when you open up Word after 10 years or something, where it's like, I just want to write something, and all you present me with are wizards for doing serial letters or some other things nobody uses. So yeah, I think it's a Microsoft problem that they just shower you with features that you're not going to use. So VS Code, you say. And Lady Mistleaf says, if you're displaying on a canvas on screen, I create every button as an object with X and Y coordinate and width and height, then calculate if the click is within bounds. Yeah, I think, I hope it's not too small what I have here, but I think essentially this is what I'm doing. It says here, if point is inside, and it just checks, yeah, if this is the X and Y times the scale, and that's it. Yeah, I think we're doing things similarly. Hello world! Hey Kersibu, thank you so much for dropping by. And Ink and Invola is also here. Nice game. Add some meta progression and you're done. Yeah, I could make it a clicker game now. I mean, you can click and it displays something. So I think I'm at 80% of a clicker game there. And I inspired this. Yes, you did, because I always thought doing HTML5 games, you really need this bloated kinds of frameworks, or use the Unity exporter, or God forbid, pay too much money for a game maker export module and so on. But then I realized, hey, you know what? It doesn't look too hard, because nothing looks too hard when you're not actually trying to do it yourself. So I thought, yeah, I could give it a try, and I did give it a try this afternoon. And did it hurt? Yes, it did. But also I'm kind of proud that I managed to get something on screen, which is much more than when I tried to do some Commodore 64 games, where it's get your assembler ready. We're coding bytecode. So at least it's not that hard, but it feels a little bit like reinventing the wheel when you have to create an object that is a game object, so that you can essentially just populate it with the values that you need yourself. And I know myself, I'm always tempted to go overboard with what properties I want to store. Maybe I want to store some ID that I can serialize it later in a save game when I want to take snapshots of the entire game. Then maybe have game objects that are only valid in certain contexts, and so on and so forth. And I really try to restrain myself to coding something that works, maybe doing more hard coding that I would usually do, as I said, Lady Misleaf, in your stream in the chat, that my problem is when I arrive at something where I just could hard code it, it always feels like, maybe I should make this more open, more versatile, more modular. And then it comes down to, okay, I probably need to save this to disk, then I need to make sure that it was saved, that it doesn't have 0 bytes, and then maybe do some sanity checking if the file format is not correct. And then I realize at a certain point, oh my god, I hate this so much. And I got no functionality whatsoever, just a way too big kind of framework set just for myself that's never going to be used. I think I've read this somewhere on Twitter that was teach a person or give a person a game and they will have fun one day. Teach a person how to make a game and they will have no fun anymore whatsoever. There's a proud moment for me today. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. And Commander Stitch is here. Perfect timing, Pixel. Oh, I'm happy. Or did you just click a pixel that was perfectly timed? Then I'm not so happy. Then I'm indifferent about it. Once you have a list of code snippets from mouse clicks and things like that, it's just building your code base, then copy paste. I think this is always the case, that your next game uses pretty much 80% of the code from your last game, and then you just diverge from there and make it its own thing and just keep honing on things. But this is my first Hello World, essentially. So I'm very much looking forward to never coding this again. Hard code with comment saying that the section is temporary and to refactor. The good old to do refactor. And I've seen I've seen this kind of comments in some open source code where it says to do refactor, and the comment was from 1997 July or June. So clearly nobody refactored that. But I think refactoring can be fun. It's like a sport of its own, I feel. Personally, for me, when I'm really in the midst of doing nothing but game dev, it's a nice way of working when I have alternating days between adding new features and refactoring. So one day you add a new feature and you get it to work, and the next day you make it bulletproof, refactor everything, make it nice and tidy, that also the variable names follow the same structure and so on. And once this is complete, then you add the next thing, and from there I think this, if you can afford this, of course, in terms of time management, then I personally found it's quite a good way of going things. At least it worked for me, so for what's it worth. Oh, it was you. Great work there. Thank you so much. That's nice, Commander Stitch. Right. So of all the 6 viewers that I have, and I would assume that at least one of you is waiting eagerly for me to play the game that was actually announced. It is Dev Tycoon, which is a game that I came to know because of its copy protection, which I found super nice. Maybe you've heard of it. So the story goes like this. They uploaded a version. The game was made by Greenheart Games, which is on one half an Australian game company and the other half is Austrian, which I find very fun. And they uploaded, I think, their game to, it was Pirate Bay or something, or yeah, just a torrent site, right? And of course, it was a slightly modified version of the game. So when they released, and the game is Dev Tycoon, so essentially you start making games in the game and then build your little company. And at a certain point, you couldn't advance because so many people in the game were pirating your games and you couldn't turn a profit anymore. And people were complaining, and this was the pirated version that did this. So I thought, my God, this is super clever. I need to take a look at this. And yeah, this is why we're here, to play Dev Tycoon. Yes, I agree. Please start it in the correct window. There we go. Wonderful. Cursible loved this story. Yeah, it's a great story, right? And I'm Pixel Prophecy already, so maybe we should start a new game. So, welcome to Dev Tycoon. Can you read this? Is this too small? Can I zoom in? Settings. Volume, window, toggle full screen. Yeah, this didn't do much. Oh, now it did something. So yeah, welcome to Dev Tycoon. And we got a DeLorean here. So I got 35 years to build my company, gain fans, and make games. Before you can start your adventure, you have to give your upcoming company a name. So, of course, my company name will be Pixel Prophecy. And my player name will be, yeah, Phil. Cool thing is I can also choose which gender, and I can even have a random appearance. So who looks most like me? Probably this blonde hairstyle. And what is my t-shirt color? Well, it's nothing that we have on offer, so I'm just going with this super sick striped shirt there. I can't make sense of the game, honestly, why certain things work and some don't. You mean with Dev Tycoon? Yeah, I think part of pirate mode of recommended. I think the whole fun of the game is trying to find out how the systems underneath it work, and once you have unlock hints, let's don't do any hints and see what I can still remember. So yeah, I think once you've figured out how this underlying systems work together, I think that lost the entire appeal of the game. And the first time I played it, I thought, oh cool, it's a bit like The Sims, where I can build my studio and so on. But yeah, that's not the case. So yeah, all we can do is develop a new game. So we start in the early dawn of computing. So I think we start with something that we call maybe just computer golf. G-Paul, yeah, right. Computer golf. And let's pick a topic. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we should call it differently, but computer, let's call it computer space, of course, computer space. If you know it, I think this was the first computer arcade machine. It was by at least entrepreneured by Nolan Bushnell, would later found Atari. Or was it Atari? Okay, so our game is of course an action game, and the platform is the G64 or the PC. Well, the dev costs, I think here, the market share, the G64 has a higher market share, but the dev costs for the PC is much smaller, so let's do something for the PC then. And should we make it graphics or text-based? I mean, it will... Yeah, let's do some graphics, despite it being much more expensive. I mean, you can see here the cost is at 15K. So this is what you have to balance. And right now it's just me, so I'm doing here the development. So and at this first stage I can set what's more important to me. Is it the engine? Should I work for long on the engine or the gameplay or the story? You know what, since this is a very early game, I will say I'm not interested in the story. The engine should be, and the gameplay. So I'm developing, well, maybe it's the gameplay is more important than the engine. So this is my proto game. So it's some work goes into the engine, but the rest goes into the gameplay because I just want to make a fun game. But the thing is, of course, probably we can't use the engine any further. Right, so dialogues, not interested in dialogues and artificial intelligence, but let's just make good level design and a bit of artificial intelligence, just that our enemies aren't too stupid. So we got 0 fans, which is disheartening, but still we're flush with cash. And we're in stage 3, so should we invest more in graphics or sound or in world design? And I think I will go all in with world design, then graphics, and the sound is, I mean, we only got PC speaker probably anyway. So we can here select different features of our engine, should it already have the features. So we just say, world design and graphics at level 1. So, and those little bubbles there pop up, and once this is complete, I can publish my game. So there are still some bugs, if you can see this, so I still want to hold out and debug as much as possible. So let's finish this game and see how it's ranked. So I would assume this is good. We can still change the name at this point, but I think we should be going with this. And of course we're leveling up, which I also find quite nice. And even I, as my avatar as a person, leveled up. So if this game is going to be bad, then we can also trash the game and say, this we don't want to release this. But the nice thing about this is I click release game and it's going to be released. So we don't have to send it to a gaming magazine or just put it on Ziploc bags and hope some retailer will carry it. No, it's at least this part is not simulated for us. So the first reviews are even in. So yes, it's okay from Star Games. And it's pretty bad, says Informed Gamer. Game Hero says they have seen better, and uninspiring from all games. This is, I mean, we got to start somewhere. Pixel Prophecy, a newcomer in the game industry, has just released the first game, Computer Space. The game had a moderate response from reviewers. We are curious what Pixel Prophecy will deliver in the future. Aren't we all? I mean, at least I'm flush with money because there's clearly a DeLorean underneath this tarp. So Computer Space sold 2,000 units in its first week on the market, and you can see here how it sells on the marketplace. So I think it just will drop from now on. So hey, this was good. Let's we can also research, for example. Maybe we want to research a new topic. Maybe we want our let's start post-apocalyptic as our next genre. So of course I'm burning money at this point because I'm not producing a game, I'm just doing research. But the good thing is we're just living in our basement, so it's not that expensive. So I have successfully researched a new game, or a new genre. So let's pick the topic, and it's post-apocalyptic, and the genre will be RPG. And we call this game Land of Waste. I think this should be a cool name, and we're going to develop it for the G64 because it got a very high market share, and I think with our catch, I think we can afford it, but man, it really should be a good game. So of course, let's make this 2D graphics because it's for the G64, which is the best machine there is. So this is an RPG, so story and quest should be that good. And the engine, it's also to be very solid. It's again, I'm not wasting too much time on the engine. Just want to make sure that the story and the gameplay is good. And preferably the story, of course, is better than the gameplay because we can always hash this out later on. So, recent market studies suggest that the God of War 64 is steadily outselling competitors in the PC sector. Yes! We've bet on the correct horse with our knowledge that we have at this point in time. Consumers prefer the lower price, greater availability and the flexible hardware configuration over other home computers. Experts say that this might spell the end of competing hardware manufacturers. Oh, I like this because it's so... yeah. History is not going to repeat itself, but here it clearly is. So, yeah, we don't need artificial intelligence, maybe a little bit. The level design doesn't have to be that good, but since it's a story-driven game, so let's crank out some poorly written dialogues and hope for the best. So at this point, we've clearly burned through the cash that we have. So, world design, yeah, graphic and sound should also, yeah, still... investing more in graphic and sound, but the world design again should be a most important thing. Computer Space is now off the market, it tells me here, and it sold 6,000 units. So in this point in time, it's of course a very commendable sales rate. So yeah, wouldn't we all have our first game sell like make 50,000 bucks, bucks, not bugs. Well, our first game had 50,000 bugs in it. So let's sell Land of Waste. And of course, it's our best game so far with 50 design points and 8 technology points. Of course, we spent quite a lot there in time. So, by the way, we are here in our first year and we got 0 fans, but maybe we'll gain some more fans now that we are known. Okay, so we're clearly here in the minus, so let's really hope that it will sell. So, what are the reviews? Oh, please be good. Post-apocalyptic and RPG is a great combination. It's a star game, so this clearly gives us a clue what genres together work. Quirky but good, 8 stars. Oh, okay, so this is going to be a cash cow for us. Come on, 6, shows potential. Good. Okay, so yeah, we've had worse. It's better than our last game, so clearly we need some more sales here. According to rumors, the Japanese company Ninvento is planning to launch its very own home gaming console. Ninvento is known for the wildly successful arcade game Dinky King. Many history experts doubt that the home gaming consoles will take off, but we are eager to see what Ninvento will deliver. Nice waste! Thank you! So, Land of Waste was so successful that we now have 14 fans. I mean... You sell like, oh, this was the wrong combination. We've sold like, can't I zoom in? No, I can't zoom in anymore. But yeah, we've got like 14 fans and we've sold 3,000, but we got only 14 fans. But hey, maybe the fan amount will grow. So okay, clearly we should, we can generate a game report and tell us what was good about this game. So let's have a look at our Computer Space game. Again, I can't zoom in anymore, which I don't like. Oh, probably because my Glassbrick app has crashed. Now it works again. Okay, so we can see that this game turned quite a profit with 15.8k. And this game, Land of Waste, not so much. We spent a lot of money in there, but so let's make a game report and see perhaps why this game failed. But hey, we are at 35 fans now. Maybe this. Oh, look! It's going up again. This is unusual. So Land of Waste achieved a company sales record with over 10k units sold. This is an important milestone. It really is. So apparently this is a slow burner then. And our game report says, post-apocalyptic and RPG is a great combination. Gameplay seems to be quite important for this type of game. Okay, good to know, but we can afford to make a new game then. Let's first pick a topic. So should we make something, and Lilo Cormick is playing Lego Jurassic World. I should also play Jurassic World. So what should our next topic be? Do you want us to make a mystery game or a ninja game? Or something military? I'm waiting for the chat now while I have a sip of water and adjust the camera. There we go, so you can see the unicorns in the background. By the way, the audio, is it too loud? The game too loud? Am I too loud? still waiting for the chat, but I think it might be a lost cause. So I'm tempted to go military, and as for the genre, let's make a military simulation, because why not? And our platform will be, yeah, I mean, another post-apocalyptic for the fans. I don't think so. Probably this is too soon, because then the fans will complain that we're only doing the same things. So I can do sequels in the in this game later on, but I will probably want to wait before cranking out the sequel. I mean, we're not Electronic Arts, are we? So I'm going to go with a military simulation for the PC, and I'm calling this PC Tanks, because this is a great name, and it should be text-based. No, of course not. It should have 2D graphics, and let's make sure that the engine is good, the gameplay is good, and the story is... I mean, it's a simulation, so that's not that important. So as long as our engine is up to snuff, I think we can make a good simulation there. And we're amassing research points, which we can spend later on for things I have not remembered. So dialogues aren't that important for our simulation, so the AI should be top-notch and the level design should be... Yeah, I think I will go with our AI, at least for this kind of game. Sorry about the lack of replies. Also playing Satisfactory with the hubby. Oh, that's a good game. So I've heard it's like crack. So I hope you have a great time with it. So platform news. Oh, today Nintendo confirmed recent rumors. It's announced their plans to release a new home gaming console called the TES early next year. So maybe we should get ourselves a development kit, but I mean, right now we're flush with cash because Land of Waste sold exceptionally well, so I hope that I can afford to develop for the TES next year. So I think a PC military simulation should be quite alright. So I think we want to go with our... Since it's a simulation, I want the world design, and especially important are the graphics. I would say the sound is not that important, I hope. And Land of Waste is off the market, and it sold almost 15,000 units. This is amazing. I can see that game appealing to your perfectionist streak, by the way. Exactly, yeah, this is a polishing simulator for me. So let's wait for the bugs to be taken out, and we got 50,000 in cash. And look at this, we got a new technology record with this game. And we get a bonus of 0.15, that is a new topic. We use a new topic and a new combo. So again, this game encourages to mix things up. So this is also why I didn't want to make another post-apocalyptic game that closely next to the other one. Okay, so let's see what the reviewers say. It's enjoyable. This is good. Played it for days, okay. 8. Their focus on artificial intelligence served this game very well. And quirky but good. So clearly this is our best rated game so far. So I think it will sell. And contract work. Hey there, I've just finished PC Tanks and I'm impressed by your talent. I'm in the contracting business and we could use skills like yours. If you're ever short on cash, just let me know and I will see if I have some work for you. So we can also take jobs for hire then. Probably not here. But yeah, we can if we want to do some contract work. But the thing is, of course, if we don't manage to get this done, install Microsoft Boss on computers. Or create a spreadsheet software. So this is something that we need to be able to deliver. And if we don't, then we have to, of course, to pay a penalty, which is bad. So let's research something, because we got a lot of research points. Or a custom game engine. You know what? I will save up my research points. We got 43 and I can say here a new game engine. So for this, I want to make a very quick and dirty game. let's make another space game. Or you know what? Let's try a mystery game. And the genre should be a mystery adventure. For the G60 development costs have... Yeah, I think we can afford it. And we call the game Mystery House. And I hope I'm not getting sued by Sierra. But yeah, this was Roberta Williams' first game. And of course, it's going to be a graphics game, since we're all about polish. I'm clearly feeding into this narrative. So the engine is not that important. The story and the quests are important, and the gameplay. I mean, if you're Sierra game dev, gameplay is not that important. Just throw in some bizarrely random action sequences in your point-and-click game, and you should be good. Does Sierra even still exist? No, I think they were bought in the late 90s by a conglomerate. I'm not quite sure which one, but the problem was they were cooking their books, and essentially they had to dissolve Sierra, and I'm not quite sure who holds the rights to the Sierra games. It might be Activision, but I'm not quite sure. But yeah, it's got passed around, but I don't think that Sierra lived to see the 2000s. But by this point, founder Ken Williams was already gone. Right, so artificial intelligence, yeah, for a text adventure is not that important. Level design, maybe, yeah, it's a text adventure or adventure game, so let's make some spooky dialogues. Okay, the test has been released by Ninvento. So world design, graphics and sound should be important. The world design, let's say the world design is not that important for our adventure game. So we got 90,000 in cash. Still some bugs to fix. I really like it that it has a counter of how many bugs are in there. If it only were so simple that you knew exactly how many bugs are in there. So we leveled up engine and gameplay and story and quests and dialogues and pretty much everything. This is cool. Nice. I love leveling up. I don't even know what this means, but yeah. By all means, release it because PC Tanks has one new fan. So what do the reviewers say? Oh dear. Quirky but good. Yeah, it's not going to be our best game. Probably the wrong platform, maybe. Could have been better. Yeah, as long as it sells. So we got 6s throughout. Their focus on graphics served this game very well. So, and while we're waiting, we can... Should we develop a new game? And as platform, the TES, it has not the highest market share at this point, but you know what? Let's research our own engine. Research, there we go. And a custom game engine. And with this custom game engine, we're going to crank out NES games like there's no tomorrow. We're going to be the LJN of this world. While, my god, look at this. Mystery House is bringing us quite some cash. The game PC Tanks is off the market and sold also almost 14,000. And we got new research for game tutorials at Mono Sound. Okay, this is nice. So let's create a custom engine, and we call this engine Game Engine 1. We call it the NES Maker, for what it's worth. And it got 2D graphics, linear stories and save games. And while we're creating our engine, we can't concurrently make a game. This is completely the opposite as it is with pretty much any indie gamer I know. So you want to make an engine or you want to make a game, and in the end you just make your own engine, right? So Mystery House is off the market and it sold almost 14,000 units, so I think we're good there. So right, our engine is complete, so let's make a new game. And we pick as topic space, because this is always good, and the genre should be space strategy, space action. But for this we're going to license cost 80,000. I didn't anticipate this. Oh, this is too much. Okay, all things reversed. I need a new topic because you know what, as a topic let's go with ninja that we haven't tried so far. And it should be a ninja action game on the G64. And we're going to call it International Karate. And use our NES Maker engine for this. And it's going to have 2D graphics version 2. It's going to be more expensive, but hopefully we can dazzle our 266 fans with what we have. So yeah, let's invest pretty much everything that we have in our engine. Let's just crank it up there. So it's an action game, so the gameplay should come first, hopefully. Okay, look at this. Now we're in a bit of a pickle because we really need to get this out. And next month, dialogues, level design, dialogues not important, level design very important, AI kinda important. Okay, we're almost going into the reds. So this really should bring us some money, and it costs 5,000 for this next step. So graphics and sound, world design is not important. Graphics, let's crank up the graphics, and we're here in the red. Your bank account is in the red. Thankfully your bank has enabled you to overdraw your account up to 50k, but be careful, if your account balance is below minus 50k you will go bankrupt. Okay, so crisis averted, I think. Come on, iron out those bugs and hope for a new record. Yes, International Karate has a new record. Blop, 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 blop. And yeah, release the game and hope for good reviews. Yeah, the test has proven a massive success. Yeah, I want a part of that cake. As one customer says, I love the games that come with a test, and playing with the controller is so much more fun than on a keyboard. So clearly what Chad has said is we should probably do an action game on the test. So what do the reviewers think of our karate game? 8 stars! Or 8 out of 10? Come on, 8 out of 10! Please be 10 out of 10. It's still 8 out of 10. And what does the automated unicorn try to fall asleep but can't because someone's talking? So yeah, let's hope that we can get out of the red and see how much this sells. Then 23k, okay, good. 66k, okay, and then we can try to buy a license. Yes, we can afford it. Let's develop a new game for the test, because it's going to be a massive success. So do we really want to pay 80,000 for a license? And yes, Ninvento, why is it always so hard? So yeah, let's go for space action game on the test with our NES Maker engine, and we call this Gradius, because why be original? We make this 2D graphics and we're in the red for starting this. So I hope International Karate will keep this going. So I'm not investing in a linear story, just the gameplay. Yeah, gameplay and engine. Gameplay and engine. That's what's important on the NES. Okay, barely scraping there on the bottom line here. But we can, yeah, say artificial intelligence. Yeah, just level design, just good level design. This is timeless, people, timeless. Come on, International Karate, you need to fund us here for the final stretch. So we say 2D graphics and basic sounds, and yeah, let's focus even more on graphics then, because this is what I do. Okay, International Karate sold almost 30,000 units, and Gradius is free of bugs, so let's bring it on the market just as International Karate is going off the market. This was good timing for us. So we get a new design record, and we leveled up in terms of 2D graphics. So please have good reviews. Recent studies suggest that the increasing variety of gaming devices also creates a market for more specialized games. Some platforms become more popular with the younger gamers, while others cater for the more mature age groups. As more and more developers enter the market, we expect developers to focus their games on specific age groups to really make an impact. So yeah, we can research now target audience, and this is probably something that we should do right away. And we can't because we need 15 RP and 30,000 credits. So we don't have 30,000 credits. So let's research rhythm games. Sure, why not? Meanwhile, our reviews are in. And please be good. 7, okay, good. 8, yes. My god, the kids are going to love our Gradius game. Played it for the... oh, good. So I think we should stay afloat. While Gradius is selling massive amounts. Cash 90,000. Oh, good. Okay, so I think our next game is bankrolled. Following the massive success of the test console, there are rumors circulating that Vena and other Japanese companies plan to release a home gaming console on their own. So yeah, this is going to be the Sega game. So we have a new, you know what? I will research another topic as well. Oh, dance, really dance. Let's go with. Can't I research something else? Yeah, let's go with dance. Or should we invest in more sound? Yeah, you know what? I will research target audience first, because clearly this is important. Give me those 8-bit rhythm games. Yeah, let's make a Guitar Hero game for the Commodore 64. By the way, someone really did this. There actually is a demake of Guitar Hero for the C64 out there. If you Google it, you will find it. I find it pretty great. So develop a new game, and here we can say for everyone, mature or the youngsters. And let's make, you know what? Let's make something for the youngsters. And let's make a rhythm game. It's a rhythm strategy game, a rhythm action game on the TES. And we call this Chipstar. And of course we will use our NES Maker engine. JJT is here. I love your videos. Oh, thank you so much. I mean, thank you very much. Also, thank you for dropping by to this stream. Really appreciate it. Okay, let's start with our latest and greatest engine. We can afford it, and let's go with gameplay and yeah, linear story. Yeah, we can afford a linear story. We can afford this. It must be legal or something. You don't have as many views and subscribers I would like you to have. Oh, this is so nice. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know why. Probably because I'm not really targeting what the YouTube algorithm really wants, and that is that I release steadily with lots of commercials in between, because at the end of the day, YouTube belongs to Google or ABC, and they need to make money. And how do they make money? By getting people to watch the ads they sell their clients. So essentially, if you make a video that gets lots of views and you have lots of ads on them, Google likes this and shows it to more people, because clearly it's what people like to watch. And as with mine, it's a very niche topic, and I don't run ads, at least not on my postmortems. I still run video ads on some of the other tutorial videos, but only after a couple of months, because again, I don't want people who support me over the years. And if there a new video comes out, I mean, I know there's a spike in views every time a video comes out, but I still don't want people to watch ads that I don't like to watch myself, and I don't really get much for it when people watch it. It just gets the scraps that fall off the table of Google. So this is why I only activate ads on my videos if yeah, the prime viewership is long gone. Long story short, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, and Sega, I mean Vena, has released the Master System, or what's it called, the Master V. So yeah, I'm personally more of a Nintendo kid, so this is, I think we should, Ninvento. And this is why I should stay with Ninvento. And look at this, we can afford to make a good rhythm game. So we got a bit of a linear story, so maybe artificial intelligence. We don't need artificial intelligence for our rhythm game. And we also, maybe some dialogues where it says, Hey Mario, have you played our newest game? It's a rhythm game. Yeah, this is probably the bad dialogue. JT says you're one of the rare few who puts so much effort into their videos and not caring about money. Yeah, if it were about money, I wouldn't have fun making them, and it would clearly show, I think. So this is how things roll. I really appreciate what you're doing, and I really appreciate you telling me. So thank you so much for watching and sticking with me, and also for dropping by on this stream. Really appreciate it. I raise my glass to you, and also try to get my plumage in order. Thank you so much, JJ. And also the automated unicorn just greeted you. Cool. So our rhythm game should have the best sound we have and graphics, and yeah, world design is not that important. It's a rhythm game. I mean, what do people expect? So let's iron out the bugs, and I think this is technologically and design-wise our best game so far. It's Chipstar, and it's going to make me a millionaire. Probably not. But we got a new topic, new combo bonus, which is great. So let's release the game and hope for the best. As always, my god, if it only were so easy making games or cranking out so many games. So what are the reviews? 8, okay, good. Please be a 9. I mean, for a rhythm game on the NES, 9! We got a 9 here. And 7, so yeah, it's... the cross-section of all those is 8 then. Okay, so let's... should we research something? Yeah, let's generate a games report and say, what was good about International Karate? What was good about that game? While Chipstar sells 30,000 units, wonderful, and the Sega Master System, the Master V by Vina has been released. Chipstar, thank you, Cursibu. We all should make a jingle for Chipstar. Chipstar, it's your favorite rhythm game. Chipstar. That sounds like the theme to Space Team. So what did our games report show? Ninja and action is a great combination, who would have thought? Engine seems to be very important for this type of game. Who would have thought? And the platform genre match, G864, and action is good, and the platform audience match, everyone is good. Okay, so it did good. It did well. Okay, let's research mono sound or game tutorials. Let's research mono sound, because maybe our next music game will have... The recently released gaming console, Master V by Vina, has stirred up the market worldwide. Industry experts say that the console is not very well marketed in North America, but that it will flourish in other parts of the country. The world, probably. So... Okay, so Chipstar sold and now it's off the market. But we sold 50,000 units, so this is the first game to sell that much, which is amazing! Love this. So we have successfully researched mono sound, so it's not quite yet Dolby Atmos. Lady Misliff says, I think my games are usually mediocre because I hesitate in changing the sliders too much. I want them all to look good and have good... Yeah, essentially, what is important to you? Music, sound, or engine? And my answer is yes, yes, and yes. So yeah, I think this is how I try to figure out how this game works. I'm just moving the sliders in fairly different directions, just to see if it influences the outcome. So should we? You know what? I still want to research. Should we? Yeah, let's research a new topic, and let's go with prison. Let's make Prison Architect. I think this is a game. Prison Architect. I'm quite sure this is a game. Prison Tycoon is also a game. This is by the Prison Tycoon is from Abilite Games. My God, now my mind is connecting all the dots. So Prison Tycoon is from Abilite Games, and Abilite Games for the music has Alberto Jose Gonzalez, and he was he made a lot of music for the Smurfs games, the Tintin game. Pretty much any Infogrames game or published game in Europe, I think. Yeah, just as an aside. And yeah, Prison Architect, let's develop this game then. Prison Architect was developed by Introversion Software, and their first game that I got let's make this a mature game. And intro versions after the first game I got was Uplink, and it was super wild of importing it because it, for some reason, I'm not quite sure if this is true, but I've heard that it couldn't be sold here in Austria because the hacking depicted was too realistic in this game, which is of course nonsense, but I really felt like a hacker playing Uplink with all those great mod music pumping and connecting through different nodes while the timer was ticking because they were tracing you. Great stuff, great stuff. So let's make it a prison strategy game, and the platform is of course the PC. And the game engine should be the NES maker, of course. So let's make the graphics good. We can afford it. We can afford it. Thank you, Automated Unicorn. So it's a strategy game. So the gameplay engine, let's go all up with the engine. The story is not that important, but we can have safe games and a linear story. Let's ditch the story. It doesn't have to be the best game that we've made, just something. So Chipstar is off the market. Let's see if we can make do with the money we have. Artificial intelligence and level design dialogue. Yeah, dialogues are not important. Not quite sure what they mean with artificial intelligence in terms of a strategy. Yeah, probably how our prisoners move about. I think that works. Hi, I'm Steve O'Connell, a reporter for Planet GG. We've heard a rumor that your company is developing a game for mature audiences. Ooh dear. Would you be willing to give an interview about this? Well, of course, if there's a camera, I'm there. Great, thank you for your time. We will publish this interview next week. You know what? I really would have... Thank you. Would have liked if it were possible for me to pick some answers to the questions. So, new research available. Casual games. Yes! As soon as the Game Boy is out, we're going to pump out casual games. So, what's important? The world design. Sound is not that important. So, basic sounds should be alright. And yeah, world design and graphics. Planet GG has recently published an interview with Pixel Prophecy. According to the interview, the company is working on its first game targeted at mature players. Phil, owner and CEO of Pixel Prophecy, said, "We think that players are looking for more mature content in games and are willing to take a risk, and we are willing to take a risk to give it to them." This is how I would have sounded back then. Many industry experts say that sooner or later games with mature themes will become more common. We are curious to see how the market will react to these games. It won't sell. It probably won't sell. But hey, look at this. We got a hype bar. It's hyping me. A recent market data shows that the Govodor G64 seems to be slowly losing market share against other PC manufacturers. Oh, good thing that we've made a PC game. In an unofficial statement, a G64 employee said that the company has been unsuccessful introducing higher priced computers to compete against new and more advanced PCs. Oh, Jack Tramiel. If you were still at Commodore at this point in time. So let's fix all the bugs, figure out a way how to release this bug-free, and let's see what the hype is doing for our mature game. So yeah, it's neither a 10, I mean, we didn't set new standards in terms of design and technology, but yeah, let's see if anyone is actually buying this game. I've actually heard this Phil guy speak, and it doesn't sound like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he sounds like that. New research available. Level editor. Nobody is interested in level editors. Everybody likes it when a game ships with level editors, but nobody actually uses those. Should we create a new engine, or you know what? We got some research points going. So should we research? Let's research casual games. This is something I can get behind. The first reviews for Prison Architect came in. Oh dear, I'm suspecting nothing good. Okay, strategy games work well on PC, so it's a rather non-committal statement. Could have been bad. Yeah, could have been worse. Falls a bit short. Yeah, it's targeted to mature audiences, so this is clearly just running on hype, but not much else. But at least it sells a little bit. Cool. So should we create a new engine then? All we can add is mono sound, so probably not. Today, the inventors announced that they will introduce a portable gaming device called the Gameling. The device comes with chargeable game cartridges, a monochrome screen, and a green background, built-in speakers, and even multiplayer support via a connection cable. So I think, compared to PCs and other games, is underpowered but a lower cost. Excellent portability, might find a huge following. So let's wait 1 more month and then develop for the Gameling. There we go. So develop new game, pick platform. Where is the Gameling? Is this still not? Oh, this was just. Sorry. Those are the weeks. Come on. So right, new game. Is it still not there? I'm still waiting on the release of this. Yeah, Prison Architect didn't sell that much. So finally, an inventor has released the Gameling. Finally, in this game, we have to wait until an engine is officially released that we can develop for it. So the platform is the Gameling. And we want to pay 50,000 for this. Yes, so our game, I don't know what the game is, but our target audience is young. The topic should be, let's make another rhythm game. Sure, why not? And the genre is casual. It's a casual rhythm game on the Game Boy. What could go wrong? And we call this, what's a good name for a casual rhythm game on the Game Boy? Dr. Chip-O-Matic. I shouldn't be in charge of naming things, clearly. And we use our NES Maker engine, and it has 2D graphics because we haven't researched how 3D works. So the gameplay is super important, the engine not so much, in the story not at all. I mean, we could, yeah, why not? Let's cram in a linear story and save games because it's on the go. You want to save your game. Prison Architect is off the market and it sold 25,000. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. So artificial intelligence, yeah, the dialogues I think are more important for our casual game, and the level design just should come front and center. I mean, at least at this point we don't have to worry about running out of money. So graphics and sound is much more important than the world design. We get 2D graphics and basic sounds. My god, basic sounds. This is going to sell like crazy. Do away with the bugs. And we got a new record. So I have high hopes for Dr. Chip-O-Matic. I really do. So this is our best designed game. It's technologically the most advanced. It's for a young audience on the Game Boy. So, oh, look at this. We can research better user experience, 3D graphics or 2D graphics version 3. So I think we should hop onto the 3D graphics bandwagon as soon as we can, because clearly we know how history goes. So what do the reviews say for Dr. Chip-O-Matic? Yes! 9! And another 9. This is wonderful. Please be a 10, please be a 10. Yes! Outstanding achievement! Another 10! Okay, so this one is going to bankroll my next DeLorean. Cool. Industry report. With a growing interest in video games, there is also a growing audience for video game magazines. These magazines offer a great new way for game developers to market their upcoming games. Oh, really? Oh, and we can research marketing. You know what? I think this is something that we really should research. Marketing, we don't have 40 research points, but I think we can do some contract work and get the research points that way. So let's do a logo animation, because this is what game developers do. Dr. Chip-O-Matic has achieved a company sales record with over 100,000 units sold. Oh, look at our cash. We're at 1.4 million. New office. Congratulations. You've made quite a name for yourself and have saved up a lot of capital. If you want to grow the company further, then moving into a new office is the next step. I found the perfect office situated in a technology park. Would you like to move your company to the next level? Should we? You know what? I will say, yeah, sure, why not? Let's move. and see our new company. So the new office is there, and it reads your Pixel Prophecy, which I really like. So now that you have a big office, you can also hire staff and forge a world-class development team to make even better games. So this is me, and this seems to be like Borland C++ there on DOS. Right? Doesn't it? It looks like it. Cool. According to our market research, the recently published game Dr. Chipomatic is a surprise hit with players. Like I said, I had high hopes for it. The developer Pixel Prophecy is fairly new to the gaming industry, but we cannot wait what they will develop next. Yeah, neither can I. So contract work was successful, and Jason here says, I got word from the client. Excellent work. Usually have new contracts every 6 months, so check back some time. And 500,000 in sales. The excitement around the game seems to have no end. I think this is essentially our Pokemon. You know what? Let's hire some more people. You have to complete the staff management training before you can hire someone. Simply click on your player character and access the training. Oh, of course, so I need to train myself to manage staff. Good. Can't be hard, can it? While Dr. Chipomatic is still selling. Oh, look at this, the Sega Game Gear. And Sheepy has subscribed with Prime Gaming. Thank you so much for the subscription, Sheepy. I really need to have some sort of celebration, so all I have is music, Cat. So cheers and thank you so much for subscribing. By the way, if you have an Amazon Prime subscription, you can for free, I think, at least to no cost of you, because clearly you're paying for Amazon Prime, you can support one streamer of your choice. So I'm glad to be chosen, and thank you so much, Sheepy. Excellent water. Excellent. So the Sega Game Gear says, yeah, I'm going to ignore the Sega Game Gear because I don't know of anyone who had a Sega Game Gear. Cool. Okay, we got 7,000 fans. This is great. And Dr. Chipomatic just keeps on selling. So finally I can find staff, and I can say how much money do I want to spend on finding the right staff. So probably not 2 million. Not with my first hire, so I will just go with 100k. And complex algorithms. So do we want to hire someone who's good at programming, someone who's good at designing, or someone who's good at making things look nice? And I think it never hurts having a good designer. So let's see who we can find for our next game. So we got James E. Garmack. Then we got Alma Barnett and Nasir Nebeli. By the way, Nasir Gebeli was the one behind many NES games such as Final Fantasy. So yeah, experience level 2, level 1, level 2. So 18k per month, speed 270. So speed. So you know what? I will hire James Garmack. And we can research medium games. So let's also hire someone for, let's say, yeah, we need a good programmer, I would assume. So let's search for someone who's good at programming that we also can afford. We still got cash, while the Game Gear got announced. This is good. So Dalton Haynes, design and technology, so quite someone with technology chops. Abraham Weber and Dominic Price. So 28k. So Dominic Price clearly is super good at programming, but nothing else. So design, technology. But yeah, let's go with someone who's all in technology. Like I said, it's a lady. It's Dominique Price. Apparently, I'm not quite sure. So hi boss, I have a knack for security, and I think we could really do with some security upgrades in our office. I mean, this is what you want. You got a new hire, and someone says you hire someone good, and immediately they say you got bad security, probably because your chat is being spammed by bots. We should do something about this. And I should also do something about that. So where is my mod view that I can clean up the chat? Because I'm here a one-person operation, and this is what I do. And thank you, I'm already famous. I got I don't know how many people watching this stream, but I've banned whoever was now problematic. I think Pixel Prophecy banned. Yes, this was me. Ha! There we go. So yeah, let's invest in security. It's always good to invest in security. And finally, let's find someone with a good show reel. Yeah, I think 200k. We can afford looking for someone with spending 200k on just finding the right applicant for doing fancy stuff. Matthew Bishop, Cole Tucker, or Oscar Bowen. I think I will go with the highest one in design. So let's hire Oscar Bowen. And by the way, those bars here, they indicate if you hire someone new, of course, the team needs first to get up to speed. So this is what this bar indicates. So let's do some contract work. And medium-sized contracts have been unlocked. Yeah, let's do some contracting work just to get the team in sync, essentially. Cool. So let's go with playtesting. This is a super easy contract, but I think it will help us do this. And I can see how fast here those things will here in the playtest. Come on. In 2 months, the G64 will be taken off the market. Yeah, I think. Come on, be quick. No. Oh, the contract was failed and we had to pay a penalty. This is again because our team is not in sync. So maybe let's do some research then, and let's research medium games. You know what? Let's research 3D graphics. I think this is important. And yeah, I can train, of course, my people to make them better, but right now I don't want them to train because again I just need to get them used to working with each other because I want to make a game. I mean the good thing is we still got 4.4 million, but it's been a while since we've made a game after the Game Boy rhythm game. So the C64 has gone because Commodore went bankrupt for good. And who owns the rights to the Commodore logo is another story of itself. So we completed 3D graphics and let's go for another, this was wrong, for another contract work. Generate a game report on Dr. Chipomatic because, I mean, look at this, it cost 76k and it made 5 million. So clearly we did something right there. Should we fire someone? No. Should we train someone? No. Let's just wait here. But we got some more research points and our monthly costs are 100k. So this is quite our burn rate. It is something that we should keep an eye on. So rhythm and casual is a great combination. Engine seems to be not at all important for this type of game. Topic audience match rhythm and young is great. Cool. So let's research, train. Why can't I make a new game? Can I make a new project? Oh, there it is. So yeah, you know what? Let's make a new game and our topic should be let's go with post-apocalyptic again for everyone. Yeah, and the genre should be adventure, strategy, post-apocalyptic RPG. Let's try. No, we've tried this again, so let's make it. You know what? I will research a new topic. I really want to do that. Research. Oh, who's our programmer? Was it Garmick? No, Dominique Price was our programmer, and I want to research horror or time travel. I think we should go with horror. Let's go with horror. And then we can finally make a game. Now it's the 4 of us. Horror? Say it. Completed horror. Good. Completed the horror. Let's make a new game and we call the topic, of course, is a horror game. The genre is an action RPG. Let's make it a horror RPG. And the platform should be, yeah, let's make it for the PC. And we call it, what's a horror RPG game? Does anyone know one? We call it, let's give it a Lovecraft name. The Thing at the Doorstep. Whatever this means in this context. Our engine will be again the NES maker. It got 2D graphics and off we go. So this one should be faster to develop, but gameplay is important, stories and quests are important. Engine, I would say, is not that important. Save game, yeah, people like save games in their RPGs. Oh dear, that you don't have to finish it in one go. But then we could have a roguelike. So level design, dialogues. Let's make the dialogues super important. Good. There we go. And graphics and sound, yeah, let's say the world design is important. We are not good with sound, so let's bring the sound down. But we're amassing research points and it's much faster now developing games. So let's iron out the bugs and finish this thing at the doorstep. My dog apparently takes offense to it when I keep forgetting that I'm no longer allowed to sing. Oh dear. But maybe your dog doesn't take offense. Maybe your dog wants to sing with you. It just sounds like, oh. I hope I didn't trigger anything in your dog there. Either way, say hi to your dog from me. I like cute animals. So we got a new record for the thing at the doorstep. So let's hope that it can pay our costs. And the reviews are here. And please be good. Please be good. Oh, okay. Okay, it's apparently it's very good to have a good team then. Let's hope that it sells. And that we can just keep researching for something, maybe better user experience. This sounds good. You know what? Medium games. I want medium games, and you should research better user experience, and you research nothing because we are out of research points. So you just get trained in nothing because we don't have any research points left. Anyway, the thing at the doorstep at least is selling. Lady Mistleaf says, that's what my mother-in-law says. My husband says she probably thinks I am constantly singing off-key and wants me to stop. You never know how animals perceive you. I've heard someone say that, because I also was curious, how do cats perceive us humans? I mean, clearly we're not cats in any way, but we're not, we take care of them. And someone said, cats perceive us as odd-looking, stumbling, bumbling, and just super clumsy cats. It's like we really try to be good cats, but we don't even come close, but at least we're nice to be around. So publishing contracts. I feel we have followed the progress of Pixel Prophecy for a while, and it seems that with your recent expansion you have started developing larger games. Larger games deserve to be seen by more people, and this is where a publisher can come in handy. A publisher will market and publish a game around the world. They will also help fund the development. In turn, they keep most of the profits, but since the game will sell a lot more as usual, it's still worth it. So, can we, yeah, let's, thank you, Jasmine Droke. We will think about publishing. I mean, I'm all for self-publishing. So, the thing at the doorstep is bringing in at least some money. So, yeah, let's make a new engine. So with 3D graphics and 2D graphics, better user experience and mono sound. We call this the, what's the next version of the engine? Let's call it the Scum engine. So everyone is crunching to get this engine done. The good thing is we even get research points. So what is wrong with you? Oh dear, train fire. Are you burnt out? Send on vacation. Yeah, we need to send some people on vacation. So did I say send on vacation? Yes. Seems that RPG games are especially popular at the moment. Oh dear, our thing at the doorstep just went. Oh, look at this. We got the Sega Genesis out. Cool. So, you know what? Let's develop for you know what, you go on vacation as well. And while everyone's on vacation, let's no, not this. Let's find a publishing deal. No, let's do some small contract work just to get some money in of the people who are still there. I mean, we're getting short on cash. I mean, 15k, that's really not much, but now we can send you on vacation. Do another contract work. Library software. Oh, this sounds great. 2D and 3D Unity question mark. Yeah, I think maybe our next engine will be something along those lines, because it's the very first iteration of 3D engines. So yeah. So the Sega Oasis was released, and Dominique Price says, "Boss, I've discovered that some really dedicated fans of PC Tanks have created a fan game using a lot of the material from our game. Let's sue them to hell." They don't make any money with it and just seem to do it for fellow fans. Our legal advisory strongly suggested we shouldn't allow this to go on. Yeah, let them be. I mean, we own all the IP. Nobody's interested in this game anymore. Sure, we need the fans. Give it to the fans. Yeah, let's create a new game then. And let's make a medium game, because it's going to cost much more. And the topic should be... Let's research a new topic first, maybe. I'm really not happy with the topics that I have at my disposal at this point. Cyberpunk. There we go. Now that I can work with. I'm Denise Reed, the main developer of the PC Tanks fan game. I've recently been informed that your legal department has advised you to stop us, and I just wanted to say that I'm very grateful that you didn't. How do they know this? Pixel Prophecy is the best company in the world, and I'm glad I can be part of the fan community. We have gained more fans. This is good. Cool. So, yeah, we really need to make another hit game. So, let's make a new game. It's a medium game, it's for everyone, and the topic is Cyberpunk. And the genre should be a RP strategy action. You know what? Let's start with an Cyberpunk action game for the Genesis. Okay, let's pay them and use our Scum engine, and we call this Neon Swords. No, just Neon Swords. I like this name. So let's go with 2D graphics version 2, Cyberpunk 2017. That's a bit too futuristic. But you know, you're right. Just call it Cyberpunk 2017. In the far, far future of 2017. Few people still remain on this planet. Those who can afford it live in luxury on the moon or even Mars. So, engine is very important, so let's have our tech guru Dominique take care of the engine. The gameplay is also, let's go for better user experience, of course. The gameplay should maybe James Carmack and Oscar Brown should do the story and the quests, and I can even assign myself to something. But you can see all those bars there on my team members go up and down. Of course, I don't want to burn them out in the first stage of development, so I need to make sure that, yeah, I can still have some people able to continue working on this game. Because it's going to be quite a big game, and we're running low on cash. I mean, we still got 2.5 millions, but we got 5 before this. So, since the dialogues should be, yeah, maybe here our designer should also, our graphics person should also take care of the dialogues. Then the AI, probably not that important. The level design is again John Garmack, and I can do the artificial intelligence. It's not that important, maybe just a bit. It's an action game. In the end, it's just an action game. At least we get some more research points going. Monthly costs 107k. Yeah, this is, please bring us some money. So let's go with mono sound, because we haven't done much in terms of sound. Yeah, just the graphics should be good, and the sound should be good, and the world design is not that important. So world design, Dominique bring us there with the sound, and yeah, James Carmack is at 110%. Yeah, I will do the graphics. I will do the graphics. You know where this goes. This thing will never see the light of day. I'm still polishing in 2017. Good, okay, so the game has 19 bugs, but everyone's hard at work getting those sorted out. It seems that the market has normalized again with no particular strong trends at the moment. Good. Still one bug. Okay, good. Let's bring this thing to life and then send everyone on vacation. We got a new record. Of course we do. New topic, new combo. I figured you'd do the sound. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, maybe I will do sound and graphics and then just... Oh, we got simple cutscenes, better dialogues and open world. Oh dear. So let's Dominique research then open world. And have Oscar Bowen research for us better dialogues. And do we still have some research points left? So what are our Cyberpunk 2017 scores? 9! 10! Oh my god, this is going to sell so good. Another 10. And 9. Okay, so this is pretty good. This is pretty good. So maybe we should hire someone else. Let's hire someone with a game demo and spend the insane amount of 400k just on finding the right person. Well, I hope that Cyberpunk, yes, brings us some cash back. So Austin Santiago, Arthur B, or Paul Andrews. So, speed and research. You know what? I will go with Arthur B. And again, as you can see, we still need to get used to Arthur B or to working together as a team. So let's do some contract work just to get some more research points. The latest game by Pixel Prophecy has received very positive reviews overall. Informed Gamer gave it a 10, saying awesome. If Pixel Prophecy continues to innovate like this, they might become a new fan favorite. We got 10,000 fans. This is not a lot considering how much our games are selling. But okay, this is good. We still got some money back from all that we've invested. So contract work is done. Let's do another contract. Because let's do game art. Let's do some game art, yeah. So that again, that the team gets into groove, and maybe someone of those people are burning out, which I can send them on vacation, hopefully. Good, so we got some money for game art. We got some money for the other thing that I've completely forgotten. And we can afford to start a new project then. Or should we research? Let's research some more. Let's research simple cutscenes and the level editor. Yeah. Let's generate a game report on our Cyberpunk game because it was so well received. And as for you, do you need anything? No, you're good. Can you research something? Let's research another new topic. Abstract. My god, this will never sell. But yeah, I will research it that we just can unlock other topics. And the Super Nintendo is out. Or soon out. So probably we should also research here something for the Super Nintendo. Maybe this is another topic. Pirate. Yeah, let's go with pirate. Sure, why not? And the analysis of Cyberpunk is Cyberpunk and action is a great combination, and the engine seems to be very important for this kind of game. Who would have thought? Self-publishing video games will be most efficient if you have at least 100,000 fans. Publishing deals can give us great exposure and help us reach more players. So first you want to gain fans through a published game, and once you start having 100,000 fans, word of mouth essentially will yeah, make you the money. Okay, so let's try and make a new game through a publisher. Let's find a publishing deal then. Any topic simulation or any topic action or ninja strategy. That sounds bad. Any topic action. Minimum score 5, game size medium. So, you know what? Let's go with any topic simulation. But first research another topic that lends itself a bit better to simulation. Crime. Maybe we can make a crime action game. I think that should be better. Good. There we go. And now you can go on vacation. And Super Nintendo has been released. You need to go on vacation. And soon Oscar Bowen will also need to go on vacation. And meanwhile, we do some small contract work together until they return from their vacation. Good. And now Oscar Bowen needs to go on vacation and create contract work. Find contract work. Clean up database. Oh, yeah, sure. Why not? This sounds super rewarding. Clean up a database. And we got a proposition. And this looks decrypt message. This is a very special offer. Our agents have recently managed to borrow some research information which might be of interest to you. If you're interested to transfer, Agent Blowfish. Yeah, I'm not transferring 34k to someone shady. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Cool, we got some money. And now let's make a new engine with simple cutscenes. Better dialogues, an open world, and we call this Punity. So everyone is pooling their resources together that we have a new engine with which we can make a Super Nintendo game. Very much looking forward to that one. Punity is now complete. Good, so let's make a new game and let's pick the topic of abstract. No one's going to buy an abstract game. Okay, so this has to sell a lot. Oh, of course we need to find a publishing deal. Right, almost forgot. So the publishing deal is any topic RPG, prison simulation on the Game Boy. No. Casual Cyberpunk game. No. Any topic casual, royalties 13%, game size medium. Yeah, okay, let's make a medium game for everyone. And the topic, what is a topic for everyone? Pirate. And it's a casual game and the platform is let's do the Game Boy. Let's do the Game Boy and our engine will be the Punity engine. And we're currently calling it Game 12. And we just call it Matey Ahoy! It's also because it's just so stupid. So, of course, state-of-the-art 2D graphics. And let's hope for the best. So, engine is not very important for our casual game. But, of course, the gameplay should be important. The story... let's go also with simple cutscenes. Because why not? And Arthur B can take over for Oscar. Good. Punity. There we go. Thank you, Cursibu. Hi, this is Tom Mott from Center. I got word that Pixel Prophecy is working on a new game. Would you be willing to share some information on your current game project and do an interview about it? Of course! What is your expectation regarding the success of Matey Ahoy? Do you think that the game will be well received? Let's hype the shit out of this game because we got a publishing contract. Thank you for your time. Oh, I hope it's not going to suck. Oh, look at this, a new version entertainment. It's announcement from Vonnie, known for... Okay, so this is the Sony PlayStation then. Okay, so the super tests. Did you know that actually there was plans for a Super Nintendo with a CD drive, and this was where Nintendo had a deal with Sony, but Nintendo got cold feet, and when pretty much everything was already set, Nintendo said, yeah, we will go with Philips instead. And this is actually the reason why Sony made the PlayStation, because they thought, yeah, screw Nintendo, we got all this technology developed, it's pretty much working, let's do our own things. And yeah, this is how the PlayStation came to be. Journalists around the world are baffled as only one day after Sony and Nintendo jointly announced the Play system at the entertainment conference, things have turned sour. The inventor announced today that they will cancel the project and instead seek to develop a new console with a different part. Yeah, there we go. Rumor has it that the distribution deal the companies had worked out was unfavorable to Nintendo, handing over much of the control to Sony. This seems to be the end of the Play system. Or is it? Okay, dialogues or casual games. So level design, dialogues not that important. Better dialogues for a casual, yeah sure, why not? Better dialogues for a casual game. So James Garmack is 100% occupied with the design work. Dialogues. Oscar Bowen does the dialogues, and I will do again the artificial intelligence because it's a casual game and I don't really know it. Kirsty Poo says, silver lining, we got the CDI Zelda games. Yeah, if silver is made out of shit. But hey, at least we got some very, very entertaining videos out of people reviewing those horrible CDI Zelda games. 2 months, in 2 months the TES will be taken off the market. Are we developing for the TES? I forgot. No, we're for the Game Boy, right? As per Jeff Dunham, polish a turd, it's still a turd. Exactly. Yeah, this is also what I sometimes say at work. I said, even if you polish a turd, it will still smell like a turd. Or you can gold plate a turd, but it will still smell like a turd. And the other thing is, we're at the point where we are putting makeup on a corpse. So, should we make our casual game open world? Yeah, I don't think so. So the world design is not that important, but let's go all in with graphics and sound. So I got design 300, so I'll be doing the graphics and the sound as well. No, this is bad. Of course, I need someone. Let's go with Oscar Bowen again on the sound. And look at this, our hype is over 66. This is good. So I think in terms of design and technology, this is probably our most advanced game with the most bugs. But it's okay, we don't have to release it. The publisher doesn't say we have a certain frame where we need to put it out on the market, which is good in this game. So, okay, it's not our best, highest technology game. But I mean, it's a casual game. Due to the increase in the following staff have earned a raise. Oh no, they have earned a raise. Quite a substantial raise, but I mean, probably they deserve it. The first reviews for our newly released game, Matey Ahoy, came in. Oh, please live up to the hype. Please live up to the hype. Quirky, but oh dear, I've overhyped this. Oh no, I forgot how well it needs to be rated that we see our money from the publisher. You need to go on vacation, my friend. And the game doesn't live up to expectations. As per contract, a penalty will be applied to your account. No, the game was too bad and we've lost money on the publishing deal. Oh dear. In an exclusive interview a while ago, Phil from Pixel Prophecy made very bold remarks about their then in development game Matey Ahoy, predicting that it will be uber successful. Now that the game is out on the market, the consensus is that Phil should have been more careful as the final product doesn't match the hype expectations. Overall, this had a negative effect on sales. Classic. I believe it was over 5. Yeah, this was bad, but it still, yeah, we're not losing that much money. We still got some more fans and some sales. So let's have a look at, let's spend the time between projects to just research something, fire someone. Let's research marketing so that we can do those things ourselves. And let's also research a new topic. Mad science. We haven't had mad science. Surgery. I will go with time travel for now, and What else do we have? Level editor, another new topic. Please, movies. Ah, dear, topics are all so bad. Let's research another new topic. Sci-fi. Okay, sci-fi I can work with. That's a good topic. And Meteorhoi is, yeah. It's off the market soon, I hope. And the automated unicorn chases a dust bunny, and I really should clean up. Okay, so let's find us a new publishing deal then and hope for time travel adventure. We haven't researched time travel. Any topic RPG with a minimum score of 7. Yeah, maybe any genre on the Game Boy, minimum score of 4. Yeah, let's go with this. Royalties 7%. This is not good. Publisher Ubisoft. No, let's go with any topic RPG on the Genesis. I think we can do this. Okay, first let's pick our topic, and it's going to be sci-fi and an RPG, and with our wonderful Punity engine, and we're going to call this Mars Effect. It's sci-fi, so let's hope for the best. Let's go with 3D graphics. Should we go? No, let's go with 2D graphics. As soon as the PlayStation comes out, we will dabble with 3D graphics. So the gameplay is important for an RPG, as well as the engine, and of course the story and the quests. So let's do Oscar. Do the story and the quest, because Oscar has a design sensibility of 500, so this is good. Of course, we have story, cutscenes, pretty much anything that we have in our engine, because we really want to make this good, because clearly we need to show some publisher that we produce something more than just turds. Okay, dialogues is important, level design not that important, artificial intelligence is also not important, and Oscar. Okay, Oscar Bowen is also doing the dialogues. And I've clicked better dialogues as well, so let's hope Mars Effect is going to be the success that we need for our publisher, because we're getting close to running below 2.7 million. So, you know what, let's make it an open world, because we can. Okay, Oscar Bowen is clearly completely overused here, so let's do the world design to Dominic, and Arthur B does the design, the sound. Okay, good. Let's hope that they know what they're doing, right? Boss, it's way too hot in our office and the heat is starting to impact on our work. I've researched and found an air conditioner which would be perfect for us. It costs 90k. Should we order? Yeah, of course, we can afford it, and I need happy people. And look at this, we got here some air conditioner going. This is cute. Okay, so Mars Effect is about to be finished, and I hope that we can fulfill the publishing contract this time. So let's wait for it. Still one more bug. No, get this bug out. Okay, so polishing is done. Let's finish this. And new records. So if that one doesn't sell, then I really don't know. Let's release this game. Due to increased experience, Dominic and Oscar get more money. Oh dear. And we can research character progression. But first you need to go on vacation. You need to go on vacation. And you need to research character progression. Good. There is a clear trend towards adventure games recently. Okay, so our next game will be an adventure game. So we research a new topic, and that should be... What is... Oh, fantasy! My god, we should have needed this much earlier. The first review of Mars Effect are in. Please be a 10! Yes! This is looking very good. We get a 10 and a 9. So clearly our publisher will be ecstatic. Okay, so this is a very good game then. Oh my god, just 1 point short of a perfect score. But wonderful. Okay, good. So we got 2.2 million, and now after Mass Effect has sold like 2 million in the first 2 weeks, I think this is good. THQ says the game meets the required ratings. We're looking forward to future business. Okay, so you need to go on vacation as well. In the meantime, we... you know what? Mass Effect, the newest game by Pixel Prophecy, has caused a storm of good reviews and excited customers. Industry professionals say that Mass Effect is one of the rare games that will set a new quality standard for future games. If only. It seems that Pixel Prophecy really has made gaming history with Mass Effect. Well done. It's a good title. It's a good title. And now after the reviews came out, look at this, we're in rank 2 again. We have followed your progress in recent years and would like to extend this formal invitation to participate in the biggest game convention on the planet, Games, known as G3. Games. So we can have a booth on the E3, essentially. So let's research another topic. And that is virtual pet. This is great. I think this is something for the next handheld, should it come out. Cool. Okay, so clearly we can now afford to make another new engine then. Yeah, let's make another new engine. And this engine has also character progression. We call this impunity. Because reasons. And we get research points, which we will invest in learning more or researching more topics then. So let's research, please, another topic that is as good. Disasters. Yeah, of course, just disasters. Sure, why not? Disasters. So let's find a public. Yeah, let's do some small contract work just until this research project is over with, and we get 13 million. 13 million, my god. This was a great deal. I just wonder how much our publisher will see of this. So let's find a new publishing deal. So any rhythm, any genre, but it must be a rhythm game. So fantasy, any genre by Capcom. But it must be super good. So fantasy RPG. Yeah, let's try our hand at a fantasy RPG, and we're going to call this, it's for everyone. The genre is RPG. The platform is Super NES. Yeah, sure, we can afford a license. And the engine is, of course, will be our Impunity engine, and we're going to call this Secret of Mona. Who is Mona? We will probably find out. So the big game convention will take place in 4 weeks' time. Do you want to participate with a small booth, a medium booth, or a large booth? Let's go with a large booth for 1.5 million. But we can afford it now. Let's just hope that our games are up to snuff, that we actually maybe win a prize or something. But at least we can hype our game. So character progression, of course, since we really want this game to be good. So it's a fantasy RPG, so essentially the people that we had working on it before should work on it again, I think. James Garmick on the gameplay. Let's do Arthur B there on the gameplay. I should actually do more research. And Lady Misliv says, you're almost at 100,000 followers. Gonna try to go without a publisher. Probably after this one, yes. So again, Oscar Bowen is doing the dialogues because Oscars is our man. And here is the G3 convention and Pixel Prophecy with Secret of Mona. This is our stand. Look at this. It's way overblown for what it is, but maybe we can get some more fans. Let's hope that we're not in the lower scores in terms of visitors. So we got 226,000 visitors to our humble little stand there, so I hope We made it into the top 100 conference attractors at this year place 93. It's the top 100. It's still top 100. It's still top 100. We're doing meta game dev today, huh? Says Enter. Yes, exactly. We're just living the fantasy of just cranking out one successful game after the other and earning millions. Because it soothes the soul. The only thing that you shouldn't do if you engage in a fantasy like this is to ever stop and pop out and look at your surroundings and think, oh yeah, there's still this draw of prototypes and I'm living here and not making any games, just pretending to make games. By the way, this is why I had to stop playing The Sims, because it was just I was feeling so accomplished, and yeah, in the end I just spent days and nights just playing Sims. Oh, the dream. So there is the PlayStation. And it comes with a CD-ROM drive and 30-bit 2 processors and blast processing. No, blast processing was... Okay, Arthur, I can send you on vacation as soon as you've made the music here. Okay, so the RPGs should have a good world design, nice graphics, the sound should be okay. And is Arthur... Yeah, Arthur, you can do this. And we can research sequels, finally, that we can make a sequel to our Commodore 64 game. And Lady Mislev says, my husband really wants me to get The Sims, but I'm worried my productivity will take a sharp drop if I do, lol. Yes, I can. I mean, if you're predisposed to this kind of life simulation management game, my god, it's like crack. At least to me it was. So yeah, better make an alarm that maybe locks your computer or something, because it's like crack. It can be pretty addictive. So it seems that the market is normalized again with no particular strong trends at the moment. It's a good thing that we don't have a RPG adventure game out there. So the PlayStation has been released, and I have sent Arthur on vacation. So let's hope, come on, that Secret of Mona will rank at least with an 8 score, with an average of 8. The alarm I can rip out of the fridge does not help me anyways. Yeah, this is the problem when you have an alarm. You really need to find some way of setting boundaries for yourself. Oh, look at this. We can research multiplayer, dialogue tree, and stereo sound. Finally, after 8 years in the gaming industry, we can do stereo sound. So please be good for Secret of Mona. 9 is already good. It's better than 8. This is also above 8. Okay, so I think we're going to get paid from our publisher. Yes, okay. If this one is not a 6, then we're good. 10. Wonderful. Okay, so Secret of Mona just hit the home run. And let's see what is going on here with our cash. You have now the more than 100,000 fans. With such big fan base, you should now be able to self-publish medium games. Good. Okay, so the Capcom is happy with us and wants to do future business with us. Watch the dough roll in. Yeah, I mean, it sold quite well at the first, but then it kind of plummeted. When I started playing Secret of Mona, I had no idea what I was in for. Whoever wrote the story of Secret of Mona will likely win a prize for it. Well, what can I say? Stop reading, start playing, from Christopher Rignall, e-gaming check. So I think we had Oscar Bowen write the story. So can I give Oscar a refund, a raise? Apparently not. So let's do a game report on Secret of Mona, and you do a game report on Mars Effect, and you do a game report on Matey Ahoy, and you do a game report. Everyone does a game report. No, you can't do a game report, but maybe you should research sequels, because we got fans, and once we can make a sequel, then yeah, roll in the dough. Review scores look like the ones I never get on LD, says Ender. Yeah, you probably need a team of 4 people where you spend 100 or 200,000 bucks each just to find the right person. So what did we learn from Mars Effect? Sci-fi and RPG is a great combination. Level design seems to be quite important. Platform genre match, Sega and RPG is okay. Platform audience match, everyone is great. And top audience match, sci-fi, everyone is great. Good to know. Meteor says pirate and casual is an okay combination and world design is not important. And about Secret of Mana, fantasy RPG, of course, is a great combination. Story and quests seem to be very important. And top audience match, fantasy and everyone. Good. Okay, so we even got some money out of it. So I'm not complaining. So maybe someone needs to go on a vacation soon. But you know what? Let's say, oh, by the way, we can research some more, of course. Research stereo sound. And you research, you're my best programmer, you research multiplayer. And you research a new topic. What is a new topic? It's racing. Oh, racing should be a good topic. And what do you do? Maybe, you know what? Maybe I can train. Oh, I don't have the research points to train you. I'm so sorry. So good. Secret of Mana was not that bad of a game. How much did it? It sold 2.5 million units. This was good. So yeah, let's wait for the people to burn out again. So let's just find some contracting work and debug a program. Oh, you need to go on vacation and you need to go on vacation. And soon Oscar will need to go on vacation and Arthur B will hang in there for a while, a bit longer. Okay, contract successful, good. Should we research some more or should we create a new engine now that we have it? You know what, let's develop a sequel to, what is a game that was very well received? Let's develop a sequel to Gradius. Let's do that. And we call it Super Gradius. And it's a space action game for everyone, and as platform we want the PlayStation. 200,000 for a license, my god! Yeah, sure, we can afford it. Your tanks game, says Lady Miss. Yeah, the next one. The next one will be the tanks game. But now we do Super Gradius, or yeah, let's call it Super. And as a game, of course, Impunity. And we do 3D graphics. And hope for the best. Okay, everyone's back from their vacation. And let's go with engine. Engine is apparently important. Gameplay is also important. And with action, story is not that important. So simple cutscenes, better user experience, character progression. We don't need character progression for this game. And you also need to go on vacation, my friend. Hi, this is Arnie Kunkel. Arnie Kunkel, was that not a name from The Big Lebowski? Not quite sure. And it says you should make Pixel Unity get ahead a little bit. Maybe we should. After this one, we will do our next engine then. I got word that Pixel Prophecy is working on a new game. Would you be willing to share some information on your current game project and do an interview? Yes, of course. I do an interview, and we focus more on gameplay. Thank you for your time. Of course we focus more on gameplay. This is an action game. Nobody is interested in dialogues. Yeah, we don't have good dialogues. No. Our level design and AI it is. And hope that it's not going to be that bad of a sequel. Probably should have made it a bigger game. Boss, it seems that quite a few players use illegal copies of Secret of Mana. I've managed to identify some of them. We could either sue them to defend our copyright or send them warnings to ask them to stop. Yeah, let's warn them. We're the nice company. We don't sue anyone. But we probably should. So world design, not important. Open world, yeah, not that important. Just graphics and sound is important. I mean, this game was not very expensive to produce, so let's just hope that it will sell or get a decent rating. I mean, it's technologically very high up there. Let's hope that it's above 6. And of course we want a large booth because we can afford it. Oh dear. It's a 6. It's a 7. Okay, good. Please be an 8. Okay, so it's not our finest. A 5. You will get blacklisted. You won't see any demos from me. Okay, we got some more research. Should we research something else then? Let's research a new topic. The new topic should be zombie. Everyone loves zombies. Okay. So let's make our new engine and we call it Pixel Unity. Because reasons. And we cram everything that we have in Pixel Unity, even with the stereo sound. Stereo sound, my god, this is the future. What a time to be alive! I thought I read somewhere, says Lady Mistleaf, that companies will sue over every little thing, even the ones they know will lose, to discourage people to do more blatant copyright infringements. Yeah, I think you don't want to set a precedent. Because this is why essentially Disney sues pretty much every kindergarten who has Mickey Mouse painted on their walls, because if they set a precedent where it says, yeah, you have allowed this use of the copyright of your copyrighted, I don't know, trademark or something, but not the other, it's like double standard. So this is why I think many just pretty much sue everything outright. And of course, yeah, it's discouragement, because it says, we can afford a lawyer, do you? And yeah, probably not everyone does. So Super Gradius is selling okay, but our Pixel Unity is finished and we were at place 86. This is good. And the sequel was met with moderate responses, and Pixel Prophecies recently set warnings to several players using illegal copies of Secret of Mona. Piracy is an increasingly big problem in the industry. Some companies invest a lot of money and effort to fight piracy, while others argue that it's better to take a more relaxed approach to invest in better games instead. We've gained more fans. Oh, this is good. Okay, so let's create then a new game. Let's make a new game. And you know what? Let's make a zombie game, a mature zombie game with a medium size, and we call this Of the Dead and blank of the Dead. Right, a genre should be, of course, an action zombie game, and the platform should be, I mean, this doesn't have a highest market share, but this is a PC. Yeah, let's make it a PC game. And of course we will use our Pixel Unity game and make 3D graphics, because that's the future, right? And engine is very important, gameplay is very important. Should we make it multiplayer? No, character, yeah, you know what, let's throw everything in. Everything and the kitchen sink, sure, why not? Story quest 79%. Okay, so this is, yeah, when we can't afford everything. So let's ditch the linear story and just have simple cutscenes, right? Okay, so staff. Who should do the engine? Yeah, Dominique, you will do the engine because you're the best of us. Gameplay, James does the gameplay and the story. I'm not too good at writing stories, so I will do the story. It's an action game. Nobody is interested in the story. Have you heard of an action game where anyone is interested in the story? Like BioShock? Yeah, of course, like BioShock. Okay, so dialogues, not that important. Level design and AI. Yeah, I will do the dialogue because I'm not too good at dialogue. The AI is someone with, oh, Dominique do as the artificial intelligence, and Oscar, you do the level design. Hype! Devil May Cry 3. It was hilarious. I haven't played it. I haven't played any Devil May Cry series. But wasn't there one that was called Revengeance, which I just thought hilarious from the title alone? DMC, yeah, DMC, that I definitely know. Right, stereo sound and open world, because it's action and we open world. So 3D graphics, yeah, I will do the graphics again. The sound should do James, and the world design Arthur. Stay away from the remake, please. Okay, good, good. Thanks for the warning. So just plain vanilla first DMC installment then. So we're running low on cash, and by low I mean we're at 9.7 million. And you need to go on vacation, my friend. Okay, so I think technologically, Blank of the Dead will be our most technological game. Technologically, in a technical sense. Yes, new record. Gameplay is, yeah. But it looks good, probably. Yeah, James gets some more money and we can invest better AI, day and night cycle and branching story. You know what? Definitely research a branching story because we probably, and dialogue tree, probably because we want to make another RPG. Because people love RPGs, but we can't do a dialogue tree because we need 40 research points and we don't have them. So we do contract work. Futuristic applications. Okay. Okay, so please be good. Okay, they're good. They are good. And 3 is where the personality really started showing through, I believe, says Lady Misleaf. And it's... thought we get a perfect score. 4 was older and cheekier as... In 4 he was older and cheekier as a result, and I've never played 5, but we watched every single cutscene online. So almost Blank of the Dead was almost a perfect game. But Game Hero just gave us a 9. So... there you go. So I hope we can fulfill this contract actually, but let's see how much money we can make off. Yes! This looks good. And we also fulfilled the contract here. Okay, Blank of the Dead is helping us stay afloat. 13 million. This was good. This was really good. Been playing Blank of the Dead and have tremendously enjoyed the experience. The computer-controlled entities in this game are so incredibly convincing that I caught myself talking at them at times. Well, what can I say? Stop reading, stop playing. Tom Mott, Center. Thanks, Tom. Get back to playing our game. Cool, we get some more research, which means... what did I wanted to research? Dialogue trees, but of course we still need some more research points. But we get some more we just got word that Blank of the Dead, which was recently released, has racked up over 500k in sales. The game were a music record, it would have gold status. Go Pixel Prophecy, well done. This is something that you would like to take as a screenshot and frame. I mean, I'm well aware that it is just not real, but still it feels nice to read this. Okay, so create a game report on Blank of the Dead because we need some more research points. 1. Finally, we can research dialogue trees. And maybe day and night cycle. Let's do some more game reports. It's just George says, hey Pixel Prophecy, nice to see you streaming. Is this going to be a regular thing now? Well, it has been for half a year, I think, that I'm always streaming on Sunday around this time, sometimes a couple of hours earlier, depending on whether my wife is at work or not. So usually it's a thing, but I'm not most of the time not playing games, just doing creative stuff. But yeah, right now I'm living the fantasy of playing games and making them, or the fantasy of making play. You know what I mean. And James Garmick says, hi boss, a friend of mine is greatly involved in an organization which aims to get more women into technology. They're looking to sponsor. Yeah, of course we will sponsor it. We need more different people in games, and we all know that it's mostly a sausage fest, and it's really not good for the entire industry. So game report, space and action is a great combination. Yeah, sound seems to be quite important for this type of game, and top audience match, space and everyone. Good. And Blank of the Dead, zombies and action is a great combination. Story quest seems not to be important for action game, and platform genre, PC action is good, and PC mature is great. And it's Jort, redeemed unicorn, and which means stay hydrated, everyone. Talking to zombies wouldn't much trust this reviewer says, and yeah, maybe one. I mean, the zombies probably won't talk back because clearly they're looking for brains, and if you talk to a zombie, yeah. So it's Nintendo 64 is out there, great. And recent years has lost of market share, so yeah, probably we shouldn't develop for the Super Nintendo. But you need to go on vacation. You need to go on vacation. Oh, my bad. I've only just got the notification. Sorry. Yeah, I blame I blame Twitch for this, because clearly I'm with my average of like 6 viewers. I'm really not that important for for Twitch. Anyway, let's send you on vacation, and I don't know for how much longer I will be streaming today, but let's make another big game. Of course, we want a large booth. We got the money. Okay, let's make a sequel. And I've promised you to make the sequel to this one tank game. What was it? Cyberpunk 2017, the thing at the doorstep. No, it was PC Tank, if I recall correct. PC Tanks, there we go. Yeah, sure, let's try this. So let's make it a big game and we call it PC Tanks for Windows 95. There we go. It's for everyone. It's a military sim. Let's make it a mature military simulation for the PC. Mature action, yeah. And the game engine is of course Pixel Unity, and it has 3D graphics because this is the new shit. I have an odd love for tanks, says Lady Miss Leaf. Are you playing World of Tanks, perhaps? And Ender says, furthermore, do zombies here? I mean, they do, because they are attracted by noise. It depends on which kind of zombies, if it's walkers or... Yeah, this is actually not an easy question. Depends on which director you go for in terms of zombies. Right, so it's a simulation game, so the engine should be done by Dominique, because she clearly knows how to do engines. The gameplay, yeah, I'll be doing the quests, because simple cutscenes should be enough. Character progression... Nobody needs character progression in a military simulation. Multiplayer, of course, gameplay. There's Garmek, right? So, good. So, you know what? We can do some marketing, right? Marketing. How do you want to market PC Tanks for Windows 95? Let's do a large campaign let's do a small campaign for 500k. This should build some hype. And at the G3, how many people do we have here? PC Tanks for Windows 95. I mean, this is such a Microsoft name. So the Nintendo 64 is out, but first, dialogue's not important. AI is important, and level design is not that important. So Oscar can do the level design, and yeah, Dominique, I know you're super occupied, but please, we need your ability to do the AI. This game needs to be good. So we're in the top 100, place 83. So that's quite something. And yeah, I used to play World of Tanks, says Lady Misleaf. Then I got annoyed by the community telling everyone to uninstall the game when they died. Oh, really? This is... Frankly, when it comes to multiplayer games, I don't play them because I really don't like the community in pretty much any other game. I used to play a lot of Counter-Strike and CSGO back in the day, but the community was just what turned me off it. The best was playing Guild Wars with my wife. Guild Wars 2, that was a lot of fun. But as soon as you rely on other people, especially in team games, and if there is voice chat involved, I'm out. Really, I've never had a good experience. I mean, maybe once in every 100 plays. So yeah, and. So are you working on a game project at the moment? It all says it's just Jord, and yes, I'm working on a Twine game. In terms of game projects, I started out thanks to Lady Misleaf, who turned me towards JavaScript, game dev, so the entire Canvas thing. Then there's my Ludum Dare 48 game that I want to make a commercial product, and I've lost a bit momentum on that because I was doing a menu system and it was just getting overly complex, and I just lost interest for now. I mean, it's halfway finished, so let's hope I will continue on that, because what I've got, it looks pretty nice, but yeah, still nothing really in terms of game. And of course, yes, the post-mortem, which I edit in fits and starts every couple of days for an hour or three. So yeah, lots of stuff in the works, but Sunday streams are my chill, relaxing hangout streams, unless I'm programming in Twine. What has toxicity levels through the roof? Oh dear. And I think World of Tanks is strictly online multiplayer. Exactly, so this is why I'm not interested in that game. Your LD48 game is great, says Incan Invula. Don't drop it, I'll buy it in no time. Oh, thank you so much. This is, again, this really means a lot to me, because most of my games are nothing new in terms of mechanics. It's just mostly in presentation, where it's top down, you walk around and read some stuff. So yeah, I really appreciate it. I just need to get it out of the door. Right, let's finish PC Tanks for Windows 95, and then we will do some more chatting with all of you, which is super nice, and then we'll call it a day. But for now, who is doing the graphics? I do the graphics, because of course maybe Oscar should do the graphics. Oscar is better at graphics, but I will do the sound on the tanks. I mean, how hard can it be? Just the treads and just, that's the sound. World design on the simulation. Maybe world design is also important. Let's go there, halfway there in world design. Okay, good. And Dominique we should probably send her soon on vacation. My god, hype is building. You know what? Let's run another small campaign and get hyped. So this is a clear trend towards action games recently. Oh no! We're making a simulation with lots of bugs, but they get ironed out. So maybe our technology can progress beyond 100, maybe? Probably not. Let's polish a bit more. Keep polishing, yes. Don't introduce new bugs. Hype 200. Okay, hype is dying off. Let's release this thing. I've recently found Foxhole, says Ender42, and the community is surprisingly chill if you stay on Reddit, of course. Was surprised. I've never heard of this. And I love devlogs. Can't imagine how long it take to produce. Yeah, it takes a long time, says It's Just Jordan. Lady Miss Cliff said, too bad I miss good old days of T1 Cunningham. Must be a tank then. So it's not our best game, but maybe PC Tanks for Windows 95 should be fine. And Dominique gets a raise, and my god, this is very well earned. Special training available for Phil, Dominique, and Oscar. So what is my special training? Let me know what my special training is. Boost. And I can, of course, study books. So game design for pirates, don't repeat yourself, code incomplete, or make me think. So yeah, oh, the first reviews are in. Okay, so this is super important. Please be good. Oh my god, this is going to be a good game. Please, 10, yes! Okay, so let's see if we also can get a 10 from this outlet. Okay, so maybe we've cracked the perfect score. Please. Perfect score. What a way to end this stream. So let's just bask in the glory and see how far we go from 12.7 million all the way. Oh, release! Oh, we just got an achievement, and I was zoomed in and didn't catch it. The T1 Cunningham was one of the starter tanks, and it was pretty cool to play with in the lower tiers, says Lady Miss Leaf, and thank you so much for enlightening me. The only tanks that I know are the Tiger from... it just sounded like the guy from Street Fighter 2. Tiger uppercut! And has tanks too. Very cute fantasy World War I ones. That's nice. Glorious tank game. Send me a Steam key. Cool. Okay, so Foxhole is a tank game. Cool. Industry news. We just got word that PC Tanks for Windows 95, which was recently released by Pixel Prophecy, has racked up over 500k in sales. The game were a music record. Competitors have been observed muttering jealous remarks. And we can research large-scale games. There we go. Critics praised that PC Tanks on Windows 95 had a newer engine than the original, really driving technical innovation. So look at our cash go up, 22.1 million. My god, what a wonderful fantasy. We just got word that PC Tanks, which was recently released, racked up over 1 million in sales. Platinum. The excitement around the game seems to have no end. 23 million. My god, this is... Look at this, and the sales go up for this week again. I've been playing PC Tanks and have tremendously enjoyed the experience. I was positively surprised to see the level of polish that went into the underlying game engine. The effort really paid off. PC Tanks for Windows 95 really deserves the top spots in the charts, says Jason Green. Thank you, Jason. Sorry for the weird voice that I gave you. So, look at this. We really... In 2 months, the super test will be taken off. Yeah, who cares? We're developing for the PC now. Cool. I meant, Phil, send me a Steam key of the game you just made in-game. This one, the PC Tanks for Windows 95. Okay, yeah, now I get it. It sounds... I mean, this one sounds like something that even I would be interested in. Because it gets so... Oh, look at this. This must be the Steam key then. You know what? I just wonder, is this just some random stuff you type on the keyboard, or this is maybe base 64 encoded or something? Probably not this one. Our agents have recently managed to gain access to some critical systems of one of your competitors. Yeah, not interested in sabotaging my competitors because I'm on a streak. Why should I sabotage anyone? So everyone who makes money with their games, I wholeheartedly approve of that. So it's not like me or you. It's why not us both? Cool. So we're at 30 million now. We got 150,000 fans, and this stream got 10 viewers. So. And I'm bumping the microphone, so this is probably the reason why. So yeah, I think I will save this game now and say thank you so much for dropping by. I will try to catch up now with the chat. Oh, I just saved and I can load it. Okay, this is good. Okay, this is good. Let's have a look at the achievements because I want to feel even better then. Sell 500,000, sell 1 million copies of a game without help of a publisher. Yes, we did! And we released a game with a clean score of 10. And yeah, I bought the game. And there are still some more achievements to unlock. Turn it out, get a reviewer to give you an 11 out of 10 rating. Oh my god. Beat all odds and finish the game in pirate mode. Wow, okay, this must be super hard. Find at least one Easter egg in the game. I already found some Easter eggs. Maybe I need to click here on some Easter eggs. Okay, probably I shouldn't be clicking somewhere. But look at this, there's a Super Nintendo there. I'm just constantly finding Easter eggs there. Look at this. This is Pong. This is C++ on DOS by Borland. What else? I'm sorry. Now I'm a bit annoyed at the game that it didn't tell me that I found the Easter eggs. So this must be... Is this an Easter egg? No, this is not an Easter egg. I just thought when I hover over it that it means something. Are there any other Easter eggs? Look, this is a mark. It was in the hit game Portal. And it seems that the market is normalized again with no spread trends at the moment. Yeah, cool. Okay. Where's the button? This was the correct button. Wonderful. Thank you so much for staying with me, trying to live the fantasy of being successful making games. Let me catch up with the chat. Foxhole. Lady Miss Leaf wants a key for the tank game. That's something I can ramble way longer. Pixel Unity strikes. Made by Pixel Unity. That's a base 64.3. Next step should be online vending platform. Steaming prophecy. Yeah, probably like steaming pile of pixel. Steaming pile of pixels. Oh my god, there goes a great channel name. Thanks for streaming. Yeah, thank you so much for dropping by. It's just Jord. I really appreciate it. And everyone else who spent their Sunday evening, morning, midday, Monday night with me. Again, I really appreciate it because you could be doing something much more worthwhile, like reading a good book. Which brings me to maybe we should do another Phil recommends books on gaming, on game dev or game history, because I haven't done one like those in many months. I think the last one I did was when I started reading The Orange Glow, and I finished it because it's like 500 pages or so. Super interesting about the Plato system. But yeah, maybe we'll do another book stream, maybe next week or so if you're interested. Right. This stream, yeah, thank you again. I'm really glad. Maybe if you like me playing games and just rambling over them, we can do this more often. But I also, of course, want to do some programming when I really feel like, I don't want to stop programming, and I just want to invite you to breathe down my neck. So I'm trying to write or not mistype like 3 times when I type a variable that's just X or something. I've been partly working on an icon, so I don't have that stupid yellow person icon. Oh, this is good. This is something that is especially nice on Twitch, that you can do your own branding, which let me show you what I also like is if you can make your custom banners. Where's now my Twitch? That's the moderator view. Let me just quickly bring it up. Because I always, when I'm looking at streamers that I don't know, when I'm looking at their profile, and I want to read something that I get to know them. Pixel Prophecy, there we go. And this is what I tried with my profile. Yeah, let's manage the cookies and save my changes. Oh dear, I'm sorry. Okay, so yeah, this is me. But yeah, this kind of, you can't see it, sorry. There we go. So this kind of thumbnails there, which I think it's super nice if you can have it in the same theme, in the same color scheme of your REST, and also that it is just tells you a little bit more about the streamer. So what is it that you do and what your passions are, and yeah, just maybe some in-jokes. For example, who is Ashley? We haven't had Ashley on close-up for quite a while now. So again, thank you so much, Ashley, for overseeing this. And of course, we got here the dark mode of Ashley and random crocodile or alligator. We shall find out when we have someone who knows what they're talking about on stream. Right, and we got, of course, now the chat inception here. Thanks for enjoying the design, Just George. This is why also I have this blue light on this side. And I think this is when you want to do things on stream right away. And you can see I've got a bit more blue on this side because I just realized that the lamp was positioned incorrectly, and now the other one dropped. And I think this is a good point to stop streaming. Right, true. Over time, I will add more and more to my own page as well. Yeah, it's constantly evolving. I think your Twitch page, and of course, I mean, if you find your groove and pretty much it will write itself. So you know that you found your groove with it. If you just don't have to think about what should I put in there. But it works it comes naturally. I like to thank Automated Unicorn is Ashley on her handy. Yeah, by the way, handy. This is something that was very hard for many German speakers because we call this thing here our handies. And the reason for this is there was once a cordless phone, I think, by Ericsson, and the model name was the Handy. And somehow this entered public consciousness sometime in the 90s, and when the first mobile phones, the cell phones came up, it was just so you know that if you're talking to a German when they're not really good at English and don't know something happened don't know all the words, is to say I have to call you on my handy. This is what they mean. The other thing is also, what's funny is if you want to get something, you say bekommen, and bekommen is very closely phonetically to become. And when I've once heard this of some Germans ordering something in an American restaurant, and they said, I become a hamburger, please. So I'll have a hamburger, please, right? And was it the waiter or the chef just said, show me. And I become a hamburger. So it was super puzzling and super funny to eavesdrop on. My God, I'm rambling for hours now. So yeah, I really need to cut this short. Let's have a quick glance over the chat. Yeah, like Xerox, exactly. If you need to Xerox something, we got more of this, like for sticky tape, we say Tixo, because this is also a brand name. Or if you glue something, you use Uhu. UHU, which is also brand. Yeah, it's lots of brand names that have become commodities, which is of course good for the brands because now they are associated with them. Rambling, yeah. Anyway, so I really need to finish this. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Thank you so much for enjoying this stream, I hope. And sorry, I just lost track of my thoughts. And next week, maybe it's going to be a book stream. Who knows? As always, we will find out, and I will, if the starting time should change, as always, I will let you know on Twitter. So with that being said, have a wonderful week. Again, thank you for dropping by, and yeah, see you next Sunday.